I'm your review guy, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the best budget TV for the Xbox Series X. And if at any point during the video you guys want to go check out this exact same TV, I put Amazon links down below for the US, UK, and Canada. But let's get into this video. So what is the best budget TV for the Xbox Series X? That would have to be the LG NanoCell 85 series. I really wanted to find a TV that had everything you're going to need for years to come. It was at a reasonable price point and had HDMI 2.1. So without any further ado, let's get into the specs of the NanoCell and my personal experience. So let's get right into the ports. So there are 4 HDMI ports, 2 coming out the side and 2 coming out the back. Now the 2 in the back are the HDMI 2.1, so if you also have a PS5 that needs HDMI 2.1, you can plug in the Xbox Series X and the PS5, and they will both run smoothly. So if you don't know what HDMI 2.1 means, that means it's going to unlock the full potential of your Xbox Series X, so you can run 4K at 120 Hz. Now I know games right now aren't really optimized to the point where they can do 4K at 120 Hz, but when they are able to reach that huge milestone, you'll have HDMI 2.1 and the strength to run those games at 4K at 120 Hz. The other ports on the NanoCell include 3 USB, AV-in, digital optical audio out, a place to plug in a cable box or antenna, as well as an Ethernet. So whether you have wireless internet or connected via Ethernet, you're going to be all set. But now let's move into picture quality and brightness. So due to LG's NanoCell technology, this TV picture looks incredible in-game, as well as it being very bright for this price point. I have tested out a lot of TVs in this price point, and the NanoCell is noticeably brighter. The NanoCell screen technology in this TV compares very closely to a QLED panel, although it is an IPS. So the colors are going to be vivid, vibrant, and clear. With that being said, even though it is vivid, vibrant, and clear, your picture isn't going to look oversaturated or blown out like some other TV's game modes tend to make the picture look. So all of the games look stunning on this TV, whether you're playing Forza, Halo, or Call of Duty Warzone. Also, the NanoCell is really good at battling reflection, so if you're planning on gaming in a room that has windows, or you have a little bit of RGB in your setup, you are still going to be able to see the picture on the screen. It won't draw away from the picture quality with a little bit of light coming into the room. In addition to that, since the NanoCell is an IPS panel, it does have wide viewing angles. So if there's ever a point when you're gaming on a TV and you're not sitting right in front of it, the picture isn't going to look washed out, which was what would occur if this TV was a VA panel. So if you plan to game with this TV a little bit at an angle or watch content a little bit at an angle, the TV is still going to look vivid, clear, and vibrant, and will have none of that washing out effect. Now the next subject that I want to talk about for this LG NanoCell is variable refresh rate. So for this price point, this is one of the few TVs that actually does have FreeSync Premium. I don't think I've reviewed any other TV that has FreeSync Premium in this price point. I'm just now realizing that. So this is definitely not a common feature for this price point for 2021 TVs. And if you didn't know, a variable refresh rate like FreeSync Premium aims to eliminate screen tearing. So basically it makes your game look a lot smoother and more lifelike. If you don't have variable refresh rate on a TV, it'll kind of look like the picture in the screen just cracks. It's not a fluid motion in fast-paced content, like a kickback if you're shooting a gun in Warzone. So because the NanoCell does have FreeSync Premium, you definitely see a difference in fast-paced or fast motion games, and the basic elimination of screen tearing by having FreeSync Premium on while I was using the NanoCell definitely upped my game and made it a lot easier to focus what was happening in-game than wondering what was going on with my picture. So because this NanoCell 85 series does have variable refresh rate in terms of FreeSync Premium, it definitely offers a more immersive and smooth gaming experience than I've ever had before in this price point. But with variable refresh rate covered, let's move into input lag and response time. Now, response time is the time it takes for one pixel to change from one color to the next, and NanoCell has a fast response time, so you're not going to get a lot of that motion blur effect that you would with other TVs. LG does also implement black frame insertion, which is going to cut down on motion blur even more. So this is especially important when you're talking about transitioning from dark scenes like a cutscene to a bright scene like an explosion going off in game. So the fast response time and implementation of black frame insertion definitely helps with those transitions and making them look clear and seamless. Also, the NanoCell does have very low input lag. A lot of TVs in 2021 are having low input lag, and the NanoCell is no exception, so you're never going to really have to worry about that lag that might happen between the controller to the console to the TV. It's pretty seamless and fast for TVs. So yeah, the NanoCell has a really fast response time, which works great with those transitions, as well as it having low input lag. But now let's move into the NanoCell's auto low latency game mode, as well as HGig. Now the input lag is noticeably lower in game mode, so the game mode on the NanoCell does actually work and makes the gaming experience super smooth once you're in game. So the NanoCell provides a bright, fast, and smooth gaming experience in game with its auto low latency game mode, and for HDR games, LG implemented HGig. Now, the best way that I can describe HGig is like kind of a standard for displaying HDR games on a TV screen. So if a TV isn't calibrated or designed correctly, HDR details can kind of get lost. Like bright white details can blend into each other because they're too blown out, or black details in HDR can blend together because the blacks aren't very distinguished. Now on the NanoCell, since it does have HGig, if you are in an HDR content game, you're never going to have an issue seeing what's on the screen. This definitely provides for a way more immersive gaming experience than other TVs that don't have a feature to help balance the HDR gaming picture. So HGig definitely creates a really nicely balanced image for HDR gaming content. The whites aren't blown out and the blacks don't blend together. Every color is very distinguished on the NanoCell, which provides, again, for a very immersive in-game picture quality gaming experience. So because of these features, NanoCell really impressed me in terms of HDR gaming quality. And I know this whole video kind of sounds like I'm paid to talk about this, but I'm a small channel. I just really like what the NanoCell gives you for the price point of what it is. But with that being said, let's move into VESA mounting as well as the build quality and appearance of the NanoCell. The 65-inch that I have is compatible with the 300mm by 300mm VESA mount. If you're looking at getting a different size, that will be listed in the Amazon description. If you want to get to it really quick, I have Amazon links down below. As well as that, the NanoCell is a very clean and nice looking, very attractive TV with small bezels and with sturdy yet sleek looking legs for the stand of this TV. So build quality overall is pretty solid as well. Some other things to note about this TV, as it does have a pretty good audio quality for an internal TV speaker. LG's technology does a really good job at mimicking surround sound in game. Out of all of the other TV manufacturers that I've reviewed, TCL, Samsung, LG definitely has the best internal TV speakers on the market. As well as that, the operating system and remote are very easy to use. You do get the magic remote with this TV, and it does have voice control, so if you do like the smart feature of being able to speak to the TV to change the volume or go to different apps, it does have voice control that you can use. So that is why the NanoCell 85 series is absolutely the best choice for a budget TV for the Xbox Series X. It has everything you might need, even when the games are optimized to reach 120 Hz at 4K. It has HDMI 2.1 eARC, as well as variable refresh rate with FreeSync Premium, a smooth gaming experience for HDR gaming with HGig in the auto latency game mode, fast response time, low input lag, and a beautiful picture because of LG's NanoCell technology. So if you do want to go check out the NanoCell 85 series, I put Amazon links down below for the US, UK, and Canada. You know I got you guys. But I really hope this video did help you out. If it did, be awesome if you could hit that like button or that subscribe button. I really love the NanoCell 85 series as a budget option for the Xbox Series X. Some TVs with HDMI 2.1 can get way too expensive for what you need them to be. So this TV really checked off all the boxes. Again, I really hope this video helped you out. But I was your review guide, and I'll see you in the next video.